Hello guys, hello. Welcome all to VicoReal_space. So let's frolic and try to hit the like button as we frolic and also get acquainted with everybody. Zajidan, welcome. Aniske, hello darling. Island girl, welcome. Hello. Myra, hello. Bye-bye, Myra. Yeah. So Island Girl, welcome guys. Welcome to today's frolic, a winter frolic. Let's see how it goes before the sun goes off. So I just decided, I said, let me take a little walk around the neighborhood. Just a little bit cold, not a little bit cold, but cold. It's cold. But we have to change the room from the room and get out and take the fresh oxygen. Let's breathe the fresh oxygen from outside. Though it's windy, but I'm well padded, fully dressed and decked up with all my cold things. So I just take you guys around the neighborhood. At least get out of the house instead of frolicking inside. So this is where the thing goes. Please hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button and let's keep rolling. Let's roll on. Yes, and everything on the table is possible. Island girl, have you seen all the latest shenanigans in town? The latest shenanigans is, man, it's killing everybody. Imagine, the madman is out again on the street. Right from inside his own bedroom. Is it inside his bedroom? Or in the corridors of his house? Or in the premises there? Breaking down the poor woman. And we wonder where the kids are because they're supposed to give it back to him. Hit him hard. All of them join hand like this. Clear him out and they lock him out of the gate there. Then with that, he would have learned never ever to touch a woman, to touch their mother again. But they refuse to. Yes, I have. They need to do something about it. Yes, Island Girl, they need to do something. They need to give it back to him too. Back to back, they hit him and put him outside the gate. Throw his things on the street there. When you are 3, you are stronger. But only a poor old woman fighting alone, it's almost impossible to, to go through with that sort of a psychopath, a complete psychopath. They need to do 3 of them when they manhandle him. Deal with him, put him out, and lock the gate, and said never ever return. Then peace will reign. But without that, hey, they're just there talking and wasting their bloody time. So, well, guys, this is life. C'est la vie. So we're gonna take some small shortcuts around here and to see how far we can go with the weather, because probably very soon now it's going to get dark, though the local time. That's exactly what it is. All the leaves have fallen now, and we see how it's going to go by. That's exactly what we're seeing here. So all the leaves are down. But anyway, I'll probably take you people through the canals and a little bit. through the canals and see how it's going here. So guys, welcome to the house pet. Please hit the like button as we move on. Just hit the like button and let's keep going. Hit the like button, guys. And let's see. But enjoy the beautiful view. As we walk along, we pass through the small, in between small canals. Anyway, here you find water everywhere. Since it's below the sea level, so the canals are there just to protect areas from flooding. So it's part of it. Welcome guys to today's Frolic 2.21. We've gone a long way with these frolics. It's just that the winter wouldn't allow us much time to showcase places, but the few places you can see, just try to enjoy yourself and get acquainted with what is obtainable here. It's a beautiful place, and sometimes I'll just stop around just to show you guys what's obtainable in this area. So just enjoy the space and try also to hit the like button and chat and bring on any discussion, and we will continue to iron it out. It's ironing. So that's where we are today. But well, we see what will happen, because since the madman, the monster of the village, has really come out again. Let's see what next the children can do to safeguard, to protect their mother. It's horrible. It is really appalling and disappointing that nobody has all these years been able to help her. She's just struggling on her own. Sometimes I just have to pity her as a woman. As a woman, knowing the vulnerability of a woman that needs help, and the help is not coming, and fighting all by herself. Endurance and perseverance over the years, and still nothing has really changed. Lady J will go outside and claim he's fighting for vulnerable women being abused by their spouses, and yet his own mother is being abused by his own father. So that calls for a cross-examination of who we have, of who Lady J is. It's appalling. It's appalling and disappointing. But what can we do? Okay, let me take you guys through this the small canals here, past here. It's a beautiful scenery. I'm sure you guys will like it. It's a beautiful scenery. Pamela Modesta, my darling, thank you. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the chat. So we keep going, Pamela. We still Walters, hello, thank you. You have a full house. So try to connect with each other. It's also a way to connect. That's what I do on my Frolic. Beautiful walking. Yes, it's a canal area, and the walking, they have a walking path created with a wooden walking path here. You can slowly take a walk around and see the beautiful environment. So that's what I'm doing here. It's quite a nice place. I hope you are doing great. Yes, I am. Thanks, Walters. Yes, I am. So you see all the leaves have started falling. This red one, wine one, it's all falling off completely. And this is where we are. So we keep moving. Kazan, welcome, darling. Welcome, dear. So just taking you guys around the canal walk. Have to walk through. They construct this a wooden walking path on the water, across the water. It's quite nice, and you have houses here too. It's quite a nice place. Nature is pure, yes. Clean, relaxing, yes. That's what I do here when I want to breathe the fresh air. I take a walk out here, and it's lovely. It's lovely. The water is clean. The grasses are gone, the leaves from the trees are fading out. Vico decided to join you in the walk. Yes, nice scenery. Thank you, thank you. That's what I wanted to show you guys, because sometimes you need to get out of watching inside show, at least watch a little bit of nature and they get refreshed. So it's like I am refreshing, changing my oxygen. I'm changing my oxygen. Well, see the water. When you see the water like this, then that means there's a wind. It's windy. That's when you see all the like bubbles, going. So it's a little bit windy, but I love it because at least I can refresh my lungs. It's morning time. No, here it's 16:15 p.m. Central European time. So, but it's getting dark earlier. Before 6 in the evening now, then it's completely dark. So sometimes it's about the best time. I saw a little window of sun coming out, shining, but now it's completely gone. But at least before I go back, I think it would have been completely dark. But you guys should just peruse, just enjoy the nature. This is free nature walk. Yes, Pamela Modesta. I once was in a relationship where this man wanted to abuse me. He hit me three times, and every time he hit me, I hit him back. The last time I busted his and he left. Wow, Pamela. We've seen it all. Women have seen it all. It's not easy, man, to receive beating every day from somebody. And after he'll tell you, I love you, baby. How can that be? How can you love me and you hitting me? It's wrong. That is completely abuse. And apart from that, physical on, I'm sure even a verbal on too will always be there. I'm sure most of the women too will always first be verbal abuse before being hit. And you call the person a husband, and they've been there for almost 40 years together with kids. Now in her retirement age, she's coming back home to receive this. So that means she's now a stranger in her house, but the children should put him outside. The three of them can deal with him the same way he's dealing with their mother. The three of them supposed to deal with him endlessly and put him outside. They throw his things out. And I tell you, when they do that once, that guy will sit up. He will even come back begging their mother. Yes, that's it. So Kazan said, Pamela Modest, bless. Was not good. Glad you are here to condemn the act. Yes, that's true. Everybody should condemn it. It's too much, And the Walter said, all friends warmly welcomed to visit my new snow village. Yes. Kazan is in Kazan. Is it Kashmir, your area? Kazan, I said Kazan. Walters, your area, is it in Kashmir region? Somewhere there. I know it's snowing right now. I saw it right the other day on the snow, heavy. Yeah, Vico, agreed. Your comments, yes. So what's happening there is that the children, Kazan, Pamela, are you there? They need to do something to help their mother. Without that, the fight, he may end up unaliving her one day. Because the rate is breaking of arm, a woman of 60 years, it will be difficult for the bones to grow because she's already old. She's tired. Imagine going on pension when you're supposed to enjoy. And one person inside your own house, because that house, that land is owned by her. From what this person confirmed, yes, Pamela said, they should do that, but they are afraid of him. Yes, I left that. Yes, they're afraid of him, but probably the fear that they incur from him, the yearly abuses of all these years. I think that fear has really remained inside them, that they are afraid to react. But when they are three, that's why I said, when you have the number, you are three, then you should be able to change the scenario. You should be able to change the scenario if three of them wake up the same time and get to him and say, today, it's all over. You can never abuse our mother like that. Enough is enough. Get out here. They, three of them. They rush him and put all the things, his things outside the gate. You see that man, because three of them, he cannot fight three. He cannot fight three. Unlike when he fights the mother because he's a woman. But two boys and one girl. Man, they put him where he belongs to. You see that. You see that guy will change. He will come begging them. They'll tell him this place doesn't belong to you, because as we understand that the land, the property, everything that the mother took loan, because he is the only one that had a paid job. The man did not have a job, never had a paid job. So there's no way the bank could have guaranteed give him a loan. So all the money, the house, the land, everything was guaranteed with the wife's working paper, because she has a fast contract work, but the man hasn't got anything. So, but I'm just hoping that the house, that building should be on her name. But I want to believe that it's on her name, because if the bank could give her a loan based on her job, then obviously the name of the land must be on her name. So what are they waiting for? They should get him out. It's either you live like a responsible father or you're out. It's as simple as ABC. They warn him, three of them. When three of them look at him on his eyes, whatever it's going to be today, let it be. But today is going to be the end. You can never touch our mother again. We want you out. Since you choose to live like an animal, we don't want to live like an animal. We've had enough of you. If they talk to him sternly, I'm telling you by now, that man would have changed. But nobody has taken that lead. So I think that's the problem up till now. Yes, let me see. Kazan said, Vico, ironically, Roro joined Better Help for boss bars and lack of attention from Kenge. Let's wait and see whether Roro will come out and support her fellow woman, Con Mom, despite the differences. Yes, well, let's hope if Roro can do that. And another thing again, why that man has no respect for any individual, for any institution, for anything. Why even fight your wife this time that you have visitors? You have your Argentinian visitors visiting the whole family, from her mother, her father, the sisters. Why should you choose this time again to fight? Couldn't even the man had a little bit of even patience, said, until these people get out. So that means a few months that Con Mom, hello, Fakere, welcome to the house. So that means a few months that the wife had stopped working and stayed back and is at home every day. He's disturbing him because he's used to living there alone and sneaking in all his mistresses in the night, day and night. Nobody will question. Even the house help, they will never be able to tell the woman. They will never tell the woman. Because I can remember one day they said Lady J was fighting the mistress or so, that he came back and the mistress was there, or he was sneaking out the mistress, something like that. And Lady J fight her, even went to the lady's house. So I want to assume that they even know where this mistress is. It's possible even Con Mom knows where the mistress is. That is my belief. Because when you look at the whole situation, it's appalling. Every day, it's the same thing. How can you be, hitting somebody? A woman, every day. You hit my mother like that, man, I will react. I will react in a way that next time when he wakes up, he will never, ever raise his hand against a woman. He will never be. Three of them, three is a crowd already. They're supposed to stand face to face. Face him out and say, hell, you've been doing this over the years. You've put us under your control. You made us afraid, live all our life in fear. Now we're breaking up. And this is the end. Throw his things outside, bundle him. When they lock him from outside, how can he get over there? How can he get inside there? No. So that's the problem that I see here. It's a bit difficult situation, but then with a little bit of what should I say? A little bit of if somebody really, really means to change a situation, man, risk is there. He can want to fight them, come out with the machete. Yes, that is true, but the fight has to end one day. Because if not, he's going to end up unaliving the woman. He's almost on the way of doing that. We should also take into consideration the age of the woman. Now, she's a little bit fragile. She's no more young. And continuous beating, hitting, can be blood clot on the brain while hitting, pushing her down the floor and all that stuff. So all that needs to be taken into consideration. Yes, Kazan Vico, Condat backs and supports Lady J more than Demon or Kenge. And that is why Lady J is covering up for Condat, as he also says nothing when he does evil acts in the village. That is true. That is true, because Lady J knows about that lady. They said Lady J went to even to the lady's house to fight the lady. But then I think after that he would just say close up. He wouldn't even tell the parents or even the sister or the brother. You know, they have a common bond. You know, he has a strong bond with the Lady J and all of them. That's what I see there. So Fakare said, yeah, lock him from outside. Yes, they should lock him out, and that's it. Put his thing, in fact, fling the thing, let the thing be flying above the gate, flying. Then he realized that, hey, I'm working from a different terrain now. So these guys have opened their eyes. So these guys are getting stronger to challenge me. Then you see that he will sit up, he will send for apology. You know, he will ask for apology. I'm telling you guys. People like this, you need to, you know, deal with them the same way they try to deal with you. Make them feel the pain too. And that's it. So Alan girl said, Faye, do you know what's happening with Matsubo, the real lion? I noticed he's missing from these streets. Oh, wow. Well, I haven't even heard. Except he's sick or something. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, Pamela said, Vico, they should have done that from the beginning. I believe now it's too late. Well, not too late, Pamela, because right now they have grown even stronger. They have money if they want to go to the police. They can control the scenario, the scene, more than Condat. Condat doesn't have the finances to go through the police, but three of them have the finances to do that, put him where he belongs to. So it's even the appropriate time. This is the time they have to fight it out. To say, now that we're just talking, next time we'll be mourning. He's going to unalive her. Because this age, she's tired. It's a pension age. Pension age, any small thing, fall, boom, can, you know, escalate, can get into something else. But he doesn't even see the need to stop, because nobody has tried to stop him. That's the problem. Nobody. Somebody should attempt to stop him, to tell him from now henceforth it's over. Then he will see the stain on the person's voice. He will see the determination on the three of them. Then he can probably sit back to reflect and say, probably I've done too much. Now it's time for us for forgiveness. Let's start again as a family. I promise I will never treat your mother bad. But without that, it's going to continue. That's what I see there. So first said, I wouldn't even. They should build a one-bedroom for her. They have lots of land. Yes, they have. But this very land is on her name. And there's a part of Mora's money there. And there's also a part of her money there. How are they going to divide it? Well, if he has to leave now, then the other woman is coming to the house and Lady J is still living there. So the real ownership of the house, who is going to leave the house for who? There's still a problem. They need to sit down, resolve all that, you know. That's why family land with so many, this one here, it's always a problem. So Kazan said, Fakere, if it was in Europe, Condat would be out packing with nothing and even behind bars, unless Conmom protects him and decides to withdraw the abuse. Yes, that's true. We cannot even try that nonsense here. They cannot try it, you know. But the thing is that if it's in Nigeria, man, the kids there, the boys there, they'll say, Papa, enough is enough. This is our mother's house. She's not going to leave the house for you to go and bring another woman here. You have to go. They will deal with him, eh? He's just lucky, honestly. But I don't know what they fear about the man. Yes, Fakere, the house is not worth it. Yes, the house isn't worth it, Fakere. I thought it was his land and the kids finish it. No, it's not his land, Fakere. Because Mr. Kohera came out on it. He made a video of it one time and said since Esther was the only one that had a fixed job, that most of the lands that they bought, she used her job to guarantee, to take a loan, to buy the houses. So I want to believe that the bank will not give her loan to go and buy the land, sorry, not houses. The bank wouldn't give her loan to go and buy land and put another person's name. Except maybe she just, out of love, put two of their names. You know, she could have also do that. Yeah. But the loan could have been primarily for her. But right now, let me see how I'm going to walk here. This place is a little bit mucky. Let me climb a little bit hill here because it's a little bit mucky. So I want to believe that the land should be on her name, because Kohera tried to highlight all that stuff. You know, Kohera, as a matured person, I will go by his story a little bit, because he would have been able to know exactly more about the situation there than the small boys, because like Mogesi and the rest, you know, they first break the news, but they were in fact making a mockery of the whole situation. So that was why I was a little bit confused about diffusing on that their story, because sometimes their own is about view too. The real story is not being diverted, but not being you know, brought into limelight. So I saw all that, and I said, okay, I wait a little bit and see what other people will have to discuss about. Yes, Nicole Ebony, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the chat. So, Kazan Fakere, no chance. I brought to boss anyhow, without consequences. No, he wouldn't have tried that anywhere. There is no way he would have tried that. He tried that anywhere, he's in trouble. Wouldn't have tried that, but it's for them to change that scenario. They have to. They have the money. They have the police in Yabohanse in their pockets. They have more money than their father. So they are the only people that can change that, except they want him to honor life their mother. If they truly don't love their mother, this is the time for them to liberate that woman from this scenario. And if they don't want her to remain there, they still see the danger. Well, they have money. They can get a small land, or probably the woman still have some small land around there, and build her something decent, let her stay. The only thing is that I think Lady J does not want to live there, because for them, they said for Korean law, traditional law, that the last child will inherit the parents' house. So for Lady J, that house is his house. That's why when he was trying to build, the parents, I remember one day the con mom even said, and the con dad too, said, why does he need to build? If you guys remember that time, Marwa was building, all the boys in the village was building, and the first land that they bought, they went to register it, and they had one conversation along the street that the last child always inherit the parents' house or something, that if he chooses to build, fine. If not, he doesn't even need to do that. He's still young. They said that. So for Lady J, that house is his own. So even if they decide to get the mother out, I think it will be difficult. That time, Lady J will open his eyes that the father will go and bring another woman there. It will be impossible. So that time, the fight will be between him and the father. So that's what I see there. And Nicole said, yes, Machete Man needs to be in jail. Of course he needs to, but they won't do it. I don't know how the people are like that. Yeah, like, you know, Kohera said this morning, saying Yabohanse people are real good people. They are nice people. They are good people. They are easygoing people. You know, they just mind their business. But I think that's why that's the problem there. And the real foreigner here is the Machete Man. He's a monster, the monster of the village that is terrorizing everybody from his own household to outside. Incredible. So we just Nicole said that Daisy does nothing in that house. No, nothing. He just wake up and start making his video and going around the village, going after all the women and say they are being abused by their husband. He wants to be the savior, and yet he cannot save his own house. So Condad is not buying no time soon. No. That guy is not going anywhere. But who is living with him? He can get the person by quickly so that he can have his peace. Or he can go and bring in his mistress. It's all about bringing in his mistress. That's what I see there. He wants to bring in his mistress. So they really have to be prepared on doing this. But let me see where to go, because with the rain here, some of the areas are a little bit murky. I'm going to find my way out while I show you guys around a little bit. The Christmas trees are already here, and that's what it is. Christmas trees. So I walk out. And even then, somebody's still walking out with shorts here. Somebody's with this cold is 2 degrees now. Somebody's still walking with only short knicker. It's, it's 2 degrees here. So I'll show you guys a little bit around. Yes, Kazan. Heather, welcome to the house, Heather. What's up? Have a Merry Christmas. Yes, the Merry Christmas. The Christmas trees are already springing up here. Yes, Kazan, Vico, Conrad owns a Kenge Kids plus Gun Mom and owning most of the land. Conrad must have registered himself and owned their home. He said in a video, he owns the land. He gifted a DM, Kenge, and Lady J. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. My God, what a trilogy. The guy is a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. He knows, and you see him when he talks, just a little smile on his lips, and it will disappear immediately. So he's aware of his environment, of what he's doing with them. He knows everything. But, well, maybe that is your choice. That's your best. What can I say? Nicole said, where are you frolicking to? Well, Nicole, I'm just frolicking in my neighborhood. And just a little, I don't want to go too far because it can start raining. But not really raining, but the weather is, it wasn't really good today. But it's still manageable. And I just decided to frolic a little bit outside instead of inside. Yes, Heather Star. Who in the world is Lady J? Lady J, it's, what do you call him again? Debbie Jr. Debbie Jr., it is presumed probably that he's a lady in another way of describing probably a bisexual or something. We don't know. We don't know, allegedly. So that's how the name comes, Lady J. Lady J, that's how the name comes anyway, because sometimes he has girlfriends, sometimes he mixes up with the men too. So it can be something in between. That's what we see here. So Island Girl said, reminds me of Idi Amin. Idi Amin. Idi Amin. If this want to be Idi Amin and have a gun with him, I think he would have finished everybody in the village. You remember when he ordered the police to shoot Jintu? Shoot him on the leg. He's going to run. Shoot him. So you can imagine if he had the gun by himself. Oh, then that day, Jintu would have been a forgotten soul. Yeah, Nicole said, Kazan 42. Yes, that's why Dee paid him and said she does not want to owe anybody. Yeah, it's possible. Dee knows exactly what he's doing. Dee sometimes with her own childish, what should I say, the way she behaves sometimes. Sometimes she tries to reason out things and sometimes she's just confused as the others. And Kazan said, Vico, do you remember when Kenge refused to help Dimon with construction? Dimon ran to Daddy and came online to brag his daddy will deal with her project and warned Kenge she has reported him. Imagine that. Imagine that. And we all warn him that your dad to be there. Then all the people working there, if one small rod get missing or something, he's going to buzz them every day, going to deal with them. That was even the worst person to think of inviting in a project, in something like that, because he doesn't have the patience. And he will call everybody, see everybody as a thief. Most of the projects that they did, Lady J did, and one guy that they claim was stealing from them, that guy, they ended up hitting that guy, and later on we heard that that guy was no more. So everybody warned Lady J that time. Hello, Heather. Heather, you have a blue jacket too, in case you are a content creator and you want to navigate the house. So when you type something, you will come on the jacket. Yes. So Walters, okay. All my good friends have life at the same time. Yes, sometimes it's good. So you just have to go around Walters and support each and every one of us. That's good. So this is how our Christmas is bring up. All the leaves on the trees are all out. All the leaves on the trees are all out. Yeah. I was afraid somebody was running behind me. Wow, wow, wow. This looks like Nopet, our national goalkeeper. It looks like him. So, and Nicole Kazani, yes, 42, imagine. But wait a minute, Nicole, who is 42? Who is 42, Nicole? Tell me. No, Kazan is that the number of, part of the number of Kazan? Yeah? Kazan 42, imagine. Okay, maybe part of the number of Kazan channel name. Okay, okay, okay. So all the leaves are out now, everywhere, drying up, drying up, drying up, drying up. Hoo. I'm imagining, where am I going for the Christmas? That's Kazan. Okay, okay, yeah, it's part of the number on description of his channel name, yes. Most of the channel names now, maybe, probably because many people have taken it, so they add all these numbers. Yeah, it's okay. So guys, anyway, this is what we have to be seeing now. We have to watch out for this Lady J and Co. and see how far. Oh, that's another Christmas lights in the house there. I have my gloves, I can't really enlarge it much. Okay. Most people have started putting on their Christmas lights. Yeah, we don't have a little bit, at least show you guys some good gardens, some nice garden areas, some nice gardens, some beautiful areas. At least to get out of the house, sometimes it's also good too. That is Kazan, yes. So guys, enjoy the beautiful environment as I walk around, and let me see, Kazan Vico, very lovely area, yes. You see all the trees, the leaves have all gone now. All the trees here, you see, all the leaves are gone now. Even the one on the fences here, these ones are all gone now. And they will come back around next year, April or so, to come back all full. But for now, everything is going down. And the next thing we see here, we had some snow about 2-3 days ago. So see all the leaves here. Normally they use this for fence here. They use this for fencing here. So it looks nice when it's green. But this time of the winter, this one already has its own lights on the fence already. Most people have their Christmas lights here already. Yes, Vico, my lovely area, yes. Nico, I'm not a Christmas person. I prepare for the new year, yes. Nicole, I hope you are not a Seventh Adventist church like a Marwa them. They don't believe in Christmas. Nicole, it looks very peaceful, yes. I hope you are not somebody like Marwa who they don't believe in Christmas. Yeah. So anyway, I just show you guys around, and I'm just heading back home now. And let's see. Oh, the dog is shouting again here. Please don't shout. I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, better for you. Better for you. Let's just show a little bit around here. Yeah, everywhere is wet, so I gotta take a straight road back, guys. So it's getting dark, and it's only 16:43 p.m. That's almost 4:45, and it's already dark. But to each their own. Yes, I'm not. Yes. Lots of people have their Christmas lights already in their houses, in their windows. In their houses and in their windows. Yes. Yeah. This one is already prepared here. It's not bad too. It's already prepared here. It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, wow. So this is quite a... Yes, Kazan Vico Roro joined Better Help, which helps people in difficult times, emotionally, psychological, etc. What can she do for Con Mom? Let's wait and see if she will address the boss bass issue. Yes. If she was a victim too, guys, if she was a victim too, as we thought when she went to Nairobi, that she was actually a victim. If she were to be a victim, then I don't know what she's going to talk about it, but I'm just praying that she has to, have a sense of direction. She has to be able at this point in time to tell Mora, if this man is so violent, if this man was even the one that even got that your one eye out, because at this point, the way this man is, there could also have been a cover-up. He could have been responsible for that eye, and they put it on the guy that is already dead. And with fear, they went with that story, because he could have been up and down at anything. So Rocio, at this point, should be able to stand up and say, hell, this man, if he's like this, why should my son carry his last name? This is a very violent man. Why should the identity of my child be stolen and given the identity of a violent person? Because when Mitoto grows up, he will realize that this man was actually not his biological grandfather, and that he's taking the name of a monster. And that guy will have a lot of problem navigating his life. Seeing that sort of a thing, you'll find it a little bit difficult, taking a wrong identity. And not that this identity really portrays something good. Because if Mora says the father was not good, Kohera wasn't there for him. This one was there for him. How has that changed his life? That you should also pass on the name of a madman to your son. It is incredible. It is incredible. So Roro's supposed to, at this point, talk to him, said, the way it is, well, my parents are here. Let's look for Kohera and let's sort out this situation. Because this situation, I do not see how A is better than B. I do not see how Dad is better than Kohera. At least Kohera wasn't violent. But this one, the scope of the violence that Kohera has, the scope that this man has, he can unalive anybody anytime. And it looks like a sickness. It looks like it's inside his DNA, just like Kohera said today, that you can't even blame Lady J, because what you see there is almost it's from the DNA of a Lady J, because he's just doing exactly what the father would have done. Hey, Christmas already here. All my people here are ready for Christmas. Beautiful. Wow, guys, just enjoy the view. They won't. They are all in denial. Yes, that is true. If Rocio have time to know Marwa, she would have made better choices. I think so. And Kazan said, Nicole Bonnie, well spotted. Roro runs to the river. She pretend to cry that Kenge is mistreating her, and the rich Kenges pretend nothing happening, and in the contrary, they run to expose other families. Yes, that is true. The whole conspiracy, this conspiracy is just getting too much. Nobody's saying the truth. Everything is just going zigzag. And the only innocent person that will suffer the blunt of bearing that name, the burden of bearing that name, will be Mitoto. And the earlier for them, the better. Let them sort out this problem. Change that child's name. Give him his biological lineage name. Because with somebody, a madman like what do you call him? Condat. Man, I wouldn't give my child, even if there was no father in this world. I will never give my child that man's last name. Does he even care about the child? Does he even go visiting the child? The guy has his mistress and his children outside. He goes to visit them, play with them, finish. The rest people, you guys are just wasting time for him. He said, what are they talking about? What business do I have with them? At least I have a home to rest my body. When I come back, I enjoy myself. So now, Con Mom is seen as the intruder because she was never there in the house, only weekend. So now, for Con Dad to wake up to see her every day, he said, what is this? So those irritations will mount and mount and mount and mount and mount. You guys can see all the leaves have fallen. So we're heading into, look at all the leaves here. Once it dries out now, they will come and use machine to blow out all the leaves. Now from the trees, everything has fallen now. And this is 1650, and it's already getting, it's already dark already. So this, I'm just walking now with the street lights. Anyway, we start going. I like to at least breathe a little bit of the fresh air. It's still good for me anyway. So this is exactly where we are, guys. Anyway, guys, I will leave you guys here today. And let me see, Nicole said, better be poor and love than to be rich and be beaten like red clothes, red door. That is true. That's true. And Kazan said, Nicole Ebony, totally, I guess, Roro would have loved Kenge from a distance and play with his mind to gain. She got trapped with Mitoto and she is out to benefit now at all costs. Of course, she's there for the benefit. What do you think? You think it's love? What type of love is that? She's there for initially she doubted it, but now that she sees money coming into her account, then she's sitting her 7 buttocks, two buttocks died. She's sitting well with her 2 buttocks. She said, where do I go to? How could I have seen this kind of money? So Roro is counting on the gains every day and counting that another 6 months, so amount will be my money. Another 1 year, I have so amount. Hey, and this money, it was never possible. It wouldn't have ever been possible for me to gain this in Mexico. So Roro is there for the gain, for the goods, and nothing more. So Kazan said, Vico, when Kohera was exposing why Condat was chased from Kishimburu, he said Condat did a very serious offense, probably unalive someone. I think so. Because something happened, because you know Kohera, when Kohera talk, then he will just pause a little bit and start laughing. So Kohera is holding back a lot. Kohera has the key. He knows about everything, and probably that's why they don't want to even answer Kohera, in order not to provoke. Because if they try to answer Kohera to provoke, I think he will spill the bean full time. Kohera knows a lot. He knows a lot. Because there's no way you could have run away, a man like that could have run away from a big city to come and hide in a small city, a small village of Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse is very small if you have to compare with where he comes from. Nyabohanse is very, very small, you know. How could that have happened? So something could have driven him out of his big city to this small village. And only Kohera and probably some few people have an answer to that, and not even the kids looking for him. And we also heard, remember you guys, you heard when Kohera said the time during the funeral of the wife that they wanted to lynch him, and somebody told him, hey, they're planning to lynch you, better run. No, and he escaped, because if not, they could have dealt with him simultaneously. They could have dealt with him. So, wow, that's exactly what it is. And Kazan said, because I mean, Condat was chased from Kisi as per Kohera. Yes, that is true. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. He would have been chased, or probably could have done something really heavy before they decided to chase him out. Something actually happened. Something actually happened there. I'm very, very sure. Something, because if not, why would you leave a big city to come and hide in a small village? And they both choose to come to Nyabohanse. It's like they read Nyabohanse in their palm and said, hey, these people, they are quiet people. There wouldn't be any problem. Let's settle here. Let's develop here and grow. And that's exactly what happened. And I think probably for Winnie being the senior one, would have understand a lot of things there. And she's not the talking type, and she just wants to move on. So that's what I still see there. Winnie knows a little bit more to all these their shenanigans. But for Mora, I think the fear that Conrad put in him as a child has lived with him all these years, has lived rent-free in his brain for all these years. And probably he doesn't want to really revisit those scenery as a child. You know what that really got him to that position, because I can't imagine a man hanging a child of 9 or 10 years up the hook of a ceiling fan, dropping his head overnight to remain there overnight and hitting him and hitting him. It's the biggest, the hardest thing any human can do to a child. And what does that child do? Continue to answer his name. Continue to pass this man's name, the monster's name, even to his own child, innocent child. Continue to deny Kohera. And because he's supposed to tell the mother, sorry, now I'm a grown-up man. I want to talk to this Kohera. I want to ask questions. I want answers. It's not that with a machete, it was that rosy. But with this man that you claim is my biological father too, I still need answer. I need to talk with him. Yeah, but Mora too is not sound enough, because if he's really, really sound in his brain, he's supposed to have done that, considering that Kohera, that machete is so violent. That machete hasn't changed up till now. That machete continues to traumatize his own mother. Then you want to pass on that kind of a grandfather to your child? So he's not really thinking straight. Mora is not really thinking straight. Okay, let me see here. Machete man, yes, Nicole Boni, yes. And Kazan said, Vico, sad but true. Now that the con mom is a full-time stay-at-home mom, no more weekend mom and wife, she will face a tough time. Conrad had freedom to use the house girls as wives, and now it's over. That is the problem there. For me, I just see that. I see that like a picture because now he cannot bring in the girls anymore. So now Madame is at home and he wakes up probably. Madame has her own room. He has his own room. He said, hell, I can't even go near her. And she's blocking me. No, I'm going to make life uncomfortable for her to run away from this house. So I think that's he's about to achieve that. But only the children will allow him to achieve that. Because if the children stands up and said, hell no, it has come, you have arrived your final bus stop. Is either you comport yourself, this is the last time, or we throw you out, or they put him out first. When they put him out first, because 3 in the place of 1 is still a strong position. 3. And they said, now, you got to move. We don't need you here again. You've overstayed. When they throw his things out, con dad will retract and think again. Where did I go wrong? Now even all my children have come against me. How can I resolve this situation? I think with that man can change and do something. But without that, without him doing that, it will be difficult. It will be very, very difficult for that man to change. The man needs to change. Something needs to change him. Without that, it's never going to change. So that's what we see here. Anyway, guys, well, we've had a field day today chatting, and thanks a lot for coming, joining the conversation. And we will continue again tomorrow in whatever news that will be coming. We will do something again tomorrow, some small frolics like this if the weather permits. The Vico Lady just says nothing, nor had Kenge said anything when he lived at home. What about DM? She watches Conrad roaming around the house with boxers. Yes, that's true. We see all that. We just hope when she comes back, maybe the 3 siblings, they have a joint meeting, then they will decide what to do. But whereby they don't, well, we'll always be here to react. So thank you guys on that note. So we see you again in the next. Bye-bye, Nicole. Bye-bye, Kazan. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. So we see you again in the next. Okay? Thank you guys, Walters. Thanks a lot, Walters. we've contributed our own piece. And have a good day and have a good night, guys. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye bye bye.